Sarah had always been someone who loved shopping. Growing up, she was taught that success meant having more clothes, more gadgets, more everything. As a child, she admired her mother's large wardrobe and her father's collection of the latest tech. It seemed like happiness was something you could buy. When Sarah got her first job after college, she continued this cycle. Each payday was followed by a shopping spree, filling her small apartment with the latest trends and gadgets. But as the years passed, Sarah began to feel a deep, unsettling emptiness. Despite having all the things she thought she wanted, she wasn't happy. Her apartment was cluttered with items that had lost their appeal, and her life felt just as chaotic. She was constantly stressed, trying to keep up with the latest trends and managing her ever-growing collection of stuff. The more she accumulated, the less satisfied she felt. She realized she was caught in a cycle of consumption, always wanting more but never feeling fulfilled. One evening, after a particularly stressful day, Sarah found herself aimlessly scrolling through social media. She stumbled upon a blog about minimalism, a lifestyle where less is more. The idea was foreign to her, but something about it resonated. The blog described minimalism not as living with nothing, but as living with intention, choosing what adds value to your life and letting go of the rest. Intrigued, Sarah decided to give it a try. She started small, tackling her overflowing wardrobe. As she pulled out clothes she hadn't worn in years, she felt a mix of nostalgia and regret. But with each item she let go, she felt a weight lifting off her shoulders. The process was challenging but cathartic. She realized that many of the things she owned were tied to a version of herself she no longer wanted to be, someone who sought validation through material possessions. Over the next few months, Sarah continued to declutter her life. She sold, donated, or recycled items that no longer served a purpose. Her apartment, once chaotic and crowded, became a serene and organized space. But the transformation wasn't just physical. Emotionally, Sarah began to feel more at peace. She no longer felt the pressure to keep up with trends or to buy things to feel better. Minimalism also brought unexpected benefits. With fewer distractions, Sarah found more time to pursue her passions. She rediscovered her love for painting, something she hadn't done since college. She started spending more time with friends and family, valuing experiences over things. Financially, she became more conscious of her spending, saving money, and reducing waste. She began to appreciate the simple pleasures in life, reading a good book, taking a walk in the park, or having a meaningful conversation with a friend. Sarah didn't just stop at decluttering her possessions, she also re-evaluated her digital life. Her email inbox, once overflowing with promotional offers and newsletters she never read, was now clean and organized. She unsubscribed from dozens of email lists and turned off notifications for most of her apps. This digital declutter reduced the constant barrage of information and allowed her to focus on what was truly important. Social media, which had once been a source of stress and comparison, became a tool for connection rather than a mindless time sink. She unfollowed accounts that didn't add value to her life and set limits on her daily usage. In her quest for a simpler life, Sarah also tackled her kitchen, a space that had become a dumping ground for unused gadgets and mismatched dinnerware. She donated the bulky appliances she rarely used and pared down her cookware to just the essentials, quality items that she loved and used regularly. Cooking, once a chore, became a joy as her kitchen became a space of calm and creativity. Sarah's journey to minimalism wasn't just about decluttering her home, it was about decluttering her life. She learned that happiness isn't found in material possessions but in living a life aligned with her values. By letting go of what didn't matter, she made space for what truly did. Her story is a powerful reminder that sometimes, less really is more. For those feeling overwhelmed by the demands of modern life, Sarah's experience offers a way out. Start small, focus on what brings you joy, and let go of the rest. In doing so, you may find that minimalism isn't about living with nothing, it's about living with everything you need.